Good morning. Good morning to you. It's a sunny Monday. And it can only mean one thing. It's time to do the story time shake. You remember how it goes? It goes story time. Clap, clap. You gotta clap and you gotta shake. Clap, clap. Story time. Clap, clap. Shake a, shake a, shake a, shake a. Story time. Story time. Shake, shake. Story time. Shake a, shake a, shake a, shake a. Story time. Alright, let's give it a go. Get your clapping hands ready. Get your shaky shoulders. Get your shaky heads. Get your shaky bottoms. Are we ready? It's story time. Shake, shake. Story time. Shake a, shake a, shake a, shake a. Story time. Story time. Story time. Shake a, shake a, shake a, shake a. Story time. Shake, shake. Very, very good. Excellent. So, how are we doing? Are we doing okay? It's a beautiful sunny day outside. But maybe Mummy and Daddy have to work. Maybe you have to stay in from school. So, how about we'll give the grown-ups a little bit of peace and quiet. We're going to give them a little bit of peace and quiet for now. We're going to read a story. Because I was thinking, it's like we're on some sort of holiday, isn't it? We've sort of come on holiday by mistake. And now we've got all this time. And I know someone else who went on holiday. And she didn't really mean to, but she found herself on holiday anyway. Now, she's a bit stubborn, and she's a bit little, and she's unmarried. And her name is Little Miss Stubborn. And Little Miss Stubborn went on an unexpected holiday. So, before we have our story, shall we put on our listening ears? Everybody hold out your hands. Give your fingers a wiggle. These are our listening ears. Listening ears. Good. Now, quick as you can. Wait for me. Wait. Clap them on the side of your head. Screw them on. Tight. And open them up. Now we can hear everything. We can hear everything. Let's listen to the story of Little Miss Stubborn and the unexpected holiday. Good boy, Lucas. Good listening ears. On this particular day, Little Miss Stubborn had invited Little Miss Brainy and Mr. Greedy round for some hot chocolate. Ooh, yes please. We all like hot chocolate. But Little Miss Brainy and Little Miss Stubborn couldn't agree on anything. Not on how the hot chocolate should be, not on how chocolatey the hot chocolate should be, not on how hot the hot chocolate should be, not in which cup the hot chocolate should be in, or how cold the hot chocolate should be. They could not agree on anything. All I know, said Mr. Greedy, is my hot chocolate is extremely good. Mr. Greedy. Perhaps we should change the subject. Does anybody know how big Little Island is? Little Island? Doesn't sound that big, does it? It's quite little. But once again, Little Miss Brainy and Little Miss Stubborn could not agree. Little Miss Stubborn was sure that it was 1 metre long and 2 metres wide. Little Miss Brainy was sure it was 2 metres long and 1 metre wide. If you don't believe me, said Little Miss Brainy, you'll have to go there yourself and check. Well, she said it quite crossly. So what do you think Little Miss Stubborn did next? Knowing Little Miss Stubborn, I think she probably stubbornly went to check. Let's have a look. Yep, she went to check. She got in a tiny plane and she went out to check Little Island. She's not called Little Miss Stubborn for nothing. "Are we at the island?" said Little Miss Stubborn as the plane landed. "No, Little Miss Stubborn," said the pilot. "The island you're looking for is over there. You'll have to get to it by boat." "Pip, what? Oh, chunks away." Little Miss Stubborn found a sailor and asked him if he would take her to the island. But he said, "Arr, lassie, I won't be going to no islands today. Arr, me old knee's playing up, and there be a storm a-coming, and I won't be sailing the seas in no storm, not for you, not for no man." "There won't be a storm," said Little Miss Stubborn stubbornly. "In fact, I'll buy your boat." Crikey, Miss Stubborn's got some money. But the old sea dog was right. There was a storm. A big storm. The waves grew larger and larger. Is anyone else feeling a bit seasick? They crashed against the sides of Little Miss Stubborn's boat until finally one particularly large wave tipped the boat over completely. Little Miss Stubborn was thrown into the sea. Little Miss Stubborn swam with all her might until eventually, exhausted, she collapsed onto the sand of Little Island. She fell into a deep sleep. But she woke up to a surprise. You'll never guess what it was. Go on, have a guess. What was it? No. It was Little Miss Tiny. "Little Miss Tiny," said Little Miss Stubborn. "What a surprise! What are you doing here?" "I come to Little Island every year for a little holiday," said Little Miss Tiny. "Are you on holiday as well?" Little Miss Stubborn had no time for a chat. "How tall are you?" said Little Miss Tiny. Sorry, she asked rather stubbornly. 5 centimetres exactly," replied Little Miss Tiny, surprised. Little Miss Stubborn had lost her tape measure in the storm, but that wasn't going to stop her. She had the perfect way to measure the island. 5 plus 5, that's 10, plus 5 is 15, and so on until Little Miss Tiny was quite dizzy. She used Little Miss Tiny as a tape measure. We don't use our friends as tape measures, do we? No. "Just as I thought," said Little Miss Stubborn. "Little Island is exactly 1 metre long by 2 metres wide," said Little Miss Stubborn triumphantly, and without explaining her strange behaviour to Little Miss Tiny, she called out to a passing boat and hurried home, leaving Little Miss Tiny to enjoy her tiny holiday in peace. 1 metre long by 2 metres wide, said Little Miss Stubborn much later that night to a sleepy Little Miss Brainy, who'd forgotten all about their disagreement. A few days later, Little Miss Brainy invited Little Miss Stubborn round for tea. Mr. Greedy was also invited. He'd already finished all the biscuits by the time the others had sat down at the table. "There's a question written here on this biscuit tin." "There's a question written here on this biscuit tin," he said, licking the last crumbs from his fingers. "How far is it from the Earth to the moon?" 384,400 kilometres, said Little Miss Brainy, without a second thought. She's very brainy. "How can you be sure?" said Little Miss Stubborn. "It's written in all the books," replied Little Miss Brainy. "But," she said mischievously, "if you don't believe me, go check it out yourself. Little Miss Stubborn took a deep breath. Very well then, she said stubbornly, and off she went to call on her friend, Little Miss Tiny. What a lovely story. Do you think Little Miss Stubborn and Little Miss Tiny went to the moon? Maybe there's the sequel. And they had to use Little Miss Tiny to measure the moon. That would take quite a while, wouldn't it? So, shall we have some songs? Shall we do some singing? How about we start off with our Twinkle Stars? Because we mentioned the moon, didn't we, in that story? Let's start off with our Twinkle Twinkle Stars. Let's see stars twinkle. Oh, very, very nice. Are we ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Everybody get in the car. Twinkle, twinkle, chocolate bar, my dad drives a rusty car. Start the engine, pull the choke, and up we go in a cloud of smoke. Twinkle, twinkle, chocolate bar, my dad drives a rusty car. Very good. Give yourself a song time clap. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Now, we got our Incy Wincy Spiders ready. Let's see you climb that water spout. Ready? The Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain, washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And the Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. That was okay. That was good. Our spiders can climb a bit faster, I think. They've all got 8 legs after all. Are we ready? Let's climb again. The Incy Wincy Spider climbed the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And the Incy Wincy Spider climbed the spout again. That was pretty fast, wasn't it? Our spider's tired now. Tired spiders. Spider tired. There's. Very, very good. How about let's go to the farm. What should we have on the farm? Tell you what, I'll shout out the animals. You can do the noises. Are we ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Stomp, stomp, there. Here I stomp, there I stomp, everywhere I stomp, stomp. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Very good. Excellent, excellent singing. Now Mia's asked for the springtime song. I'm not quite sure which one you mean. Is it the CBeebies one? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look that up. I'm going to work that out. Mia will do that for you on Maya. Sorry, I'm not sure. We'll figure that out. I'll tell you what I do know though. I've heard of a little show called Peppa Pig. It's a good one. Oh yes. And there's a song in there called the Bing Bong Song. Should we do it? We're playing a tune and we're singing a song with a bing and a bong and a bing. Bong bing boo, bing bong bing, bing bong bingly bongly boo. Bong bing boo, bing bong bing, bing bong bingly bongly boo. That was good. And again. Bong bing boo, bing bong bing, bing bong bingly bongly boo. Bong bing boo, bing bong bing, bing bong bingly bongly boo. Good, very, very good. I'll tell you what will be. Why don't we all have a little swim across the living room or wherever we are? Let's be 5 little ducks. 5 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 and only little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 and only little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 and only how many? 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 and only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 and only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 quack. All 5 ducks came swimming back. Very good. Excellent duckies. All the ducks came back. We're all back now. It's fine. How about we sing another counting song? We'll do 10 green bottles. Is that a good idea? Alright, let's put them up on the wall. I'll drop one, never mind. I've got 9. 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. 10 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. 9 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 8 green bottles hanging on the wall. hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be how many? 7 green bottles hanging on the wall. 7 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. 6 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 5 green bottles hanging on the wall. 5 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. 4 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be how many now? 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. 3 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. 2 green bottles hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 1 green bottle hanging on the wall. 1 green bottle hanging on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be no more bottles hanging on the wall. And no more bottles hanging on the wall. And if no more bottles should accidentally fall, there'll be no more bottles hanging on the wall. Who let all those bottles fall? Was it you? Yeah, most likely. Now, I think we should do a little bit of moving about. What do you think? I think we should try. Ooh, that's a good idea. Another counting song. We're doing a lot of counting today. But then again, it's a school day. Let's sing 5 Little Speckled Frogs from Leela, Ralph and Posey. Leela or Lila, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. But let's get our little speckled frogs on our speckled log ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, burr, burr. They're very, very hungry. Are we ready? 5 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grubs. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was 4 speckled frogs. 4 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grubs. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 3 brown speckled frogs. 3 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grubs. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were 2 brown speckled frogs. 2 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grubs. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was 1 brown speckled frog. Brown or green? Last frog. 1 little speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grubs. 1 jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were no more speckled frogs. They've all gone. What a good song. I think my counting's a bit off today. I can't quite remember how many bottles, frogs or ducks we've got left as we go. Maybe we'll stop the counting songs now and we'll do some moving about. Okay, everybody give yourself a little shimmy shimmy. Good. Good. Shake out your old creaky bones. Jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate. Wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate. Wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate. Wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate. Wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Faster, jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate. Wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Ah, you moved. No. That was some good wobbling. Okay, tell you what we'll do then. For Abigail, why don't we give our little turtles a bath? Let's get our little tiny turtles. Get your bath ready. We're going to bath them. Let's hope they don't eat the soap and drink the water. I had a little turtle. His name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water. He ate up all the soap. And now he's fast asleep with the bubble in his throat. Bubble. 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 Is everyone okay? That bubble, did it blow the roof off? No, my roof's here. Is yours okay? Tell you what, let's sing it again. And then of course, Alice and Harry, you can have Mary Had a Little Lamb. But let's sing our turtle song once more. Try and do an even bigger bubble this time. I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water, he ate up all the soap. And now he's fast asleep with the bubble in his throat. Bubble. 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 Wow. You alright? Everyone's head's okay? Good. Alright, let's sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Maybe we could get our little lambs, put our little lamb leads on them, little lamb leads to lead our lambs. Just around and about. Everyone take your lamb for a walk. We're going to have a little walk with our little lambs. Not too close though. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Mary had it again, a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Good. I've not done that one for a very long time. Thank you, Alice and Harriet. I hope you enjoyed that one. You can watch that again once this is a video. Watch me doing it wrong. Okay. How about everybody go fast asleep? We'll do some dingle dangle scarecrowing with our flippy floppy hats. We'll wave our hands like this. We'll wave our feet like that. When all the cows are sleeping and the sun has gone to bed, up jumped a scarecrow and this is what he said. a scarecrow and shouted very loud. I'm a Twinkle Twinkle scarecrow with a flippy floppy hand. I can shake my hands like this, I can shake my feet like that. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your feet, 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 shake your feet. Now, what we're going to do, that was good shaking by the way, excellent flippy floppy hats, excellent shaking your hands like this and shaking your feet like that. Now, if you are happy and you know it, give your hands a clap. Are you ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. If you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. Jump, jump now. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and clap your hands, stamp your feet, nod your head, touch your nose, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it, do up and clap your hands, stamp your feet, nod your head, touch your nose, jump up and down. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, do a 5, clap your hands, stamp your feet, nod your head, touch your nose, jump up and down, sit down. Very good. Okay. I think it's time for those monkeys. Jumping on the bed. We all know what to do. 5 cheeky monkeys jumping on a bed. 1 fell off and a bumped his head. A mummy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 4 cheeky monkeys jumping on a bed. 1 fell off and a bumped her head. Ow! Mummy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 3 cheeky monkeys jumping on a bed. 1 fell off and a bumped her head. Ow! Mummy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 2 cheeky monkeys jumping on a bed. 1 fell off and a bumped her head. Mummy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 cheeky monkey jumping on a bed. 1 fell off and a bumped her head. Mummy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, put these monkeys back into the bed. Very good. Very, very good, monkey. I'll tell you what we'll do. It's time for the hokey cokey. Then we'll sing the goodbye song. And we'll be back again at 2 p.m. Alright. And then this will be a video on YouTube on the Adam the Storyman channel. And you can watch it anytime you like. Or you can show it to people who don't have this Facebook Live. Are we ready? We're going to have our favourite arm, favourite leg, and our whole self. Are we ready? Are we ready? Ready? Here we go. Put your favorite arm in, your favorite arm out. In, out. You shake your arm about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. 'Cause that's what it's all about. Are we ready? Whoa, hokey cokey. Whoa, hokey cokey. Whoa, hokey cokey. Knees bent, arms straight. Raw, favorite leg. Your favorite leg in. Your favorite leg out. Shake your leg about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. 'Cause that's what it's all about. Are we ready now? Whoa, hokey cokey. Whoa, hokey cokey. Whoa, hokey cokey. Knees bent, arms stretched. Whole self. Put your whole self in. Your whole self out. You shake yourself about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. 'Cause that's what it's all about. Last time. Whoa, hokey cokey. Whoa, hokey cokey. Whoa, hokey cokey. Knees bent, arms stretched. Rah, rah, rah. Very, very good. Very, 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 very good. Now let's get a goodbye, hands. It's time to go. We'll see you again next time. Very soon, in fact. Are you ready? Goodbye, everyone. It's time to go. Goodbye, everyone. It's time to go. Goodbye, everyone. It's time to go. We'll see you again next time. Goodbye, everybody. Have a lovely day. Very, very good. Do what you're told. Work very hard. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Bye bye.